Illegal immigration violates the civil rights of African Americans. That's what's been happening.
Yeah. They call this America the Great, but if you African, it ain't. And if you Muslim, it ain't. If you ain't wealthy, then it ain't. See, you could have a dream like Dr. King, but this American dream you can't. And you could be whatever you wanna be, but if you think you're free, you ain't. I know it's true, the truth hurts, and you know they don't know your worth. So when they try to quote the Bible, I say the last shall be first. And as the meek inherit the earth, they get weak cause hating hurts. And we done fertilized the earth, so we gon' rise above the dirt. I know my ghettos feel the pain, and they looking for blame. But if you really gangsta and you ain't scared, then I can tell you how to bang. If you ain't educate yourself, then you already played yourself. You can't ever say nobody hating on you cause you're hating on yourself. So if you learned it from your mother, then you owe it to your brother. That each one, that teach one, that's how we gon' come up. Say bye to them Obama years, plus Obamacare. But now I see my son could be the president, the next Obama's here. See, that's how we gotta have it, even if we gotta let him have it. Go twice as hard for the same pay, you turn around and let him have it. It's kinda crazy how it goes, I never thought I'd see the day. I guess it's what they really mean when they say the American way, but I pray. I never thought I'd see the day. This world is getting freaky, 50 shades of gray. Hey, so I hope God bless the USA, cause these are the reasons you must pray. It's gotta be a better way. Somebody say like 50 prayers for these 50 states. Hey, cause we got kids that we gotta raise, and these are the reasons you must pray. T, the, all reasons you M, must, P, pray. Please, pray. Please, pray. Please, pray. T, the, all reasons you M, must, P, pray. Please, pray. Please, pray. Please, pray. Please.
Today I want to talk about how to grow the African American middle class and to provide a new deal for Black America. That deal is grounded in 3 promises. Safe communities.
Shifted in our American politics today.
Yeah, it's certainly, the threat has been talked about, but to see it play out on this scale is certainly horrifying. Kristen, thank you for that. We'll go back to you in a bit. Let's bring in our senior Washington correspondent, Hallie Jackson. You have a statement from Donald Trump Jr., the former president's son.
Yeah, via a spokesperson to our colleague Peter Nicholas, that listen, you heard President Biden say he tried to reach former President Trump on the phone. We know that the former president's son has spoken with him in a statement saying they just talked on the phone, with Donald Trump Jr. saying that his dad is in great spirits, that he will never stop fighting to save America, no matter what in Donald Trump Jr.'s words, no matter what the radical left throws at him. So what we can glean from this, a couple of things, that former President Trump is, as his campaign says, fine. He is well enough to speak. He is well enough to be on the phone, at least with his immediate family members, at least with his son, Donald Trump Jr. We know that he is receiving medical treatment at a local facility with this rally happening, of course, in Butler, Pennsylvania. And we know that there has been a slew of reaction, as Kristen, as you, as others have talked about from both sides of the aisle here, strongly condemning political violence after this very difficult day in American politics. Lester, we'll keep you updated as we get more.
All right, Hallie, thank you. Kip Tom, former U.S. ambassador to the UN, was just a few yards from the former president when the shots rang out. Thank you for joining us, sir. Can you tell us what you saw?
Well, I was just with the president a few moments earlier before he came on stage, and everything seemed like a normal day. But when he walked down that red carpet and walked up to the podium, and after he spoke for about 10 minutes, I was sitting in the front row at the end of the runway, but all of a sudden these shots broke out. And I think there was people that actually thought it was possibly fireworks, but I seen the gun smoke, and obviously there was a person about 15 foot behind me that was hit. So I think severely wounded at the least. But nonetheless, the crowd stayed pretty calm for the most part. And but, you know, it sounded like there was 6, 7 shots to start with, and then it seemed like there was a little pause, and then we heard a different caliber gun fired, which I assume is probably the Secret Service. But then I thought I heard another couple of rounds come off, but it felt like it was behind me. But it could have been the